The verses we shall reflect on today are probably highlighted or underlined in many Bibles. They are taken from today's Gospel, Matthew chapter 11, verses 25 to 30. This is Nini Icases. Welcome to Pathways of Hope. Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest." Jesus gives this invitation to all those who are weary and burdened. At that time, Jesus was speaking to those who were burdened by the many rules of their religion, affecting many areas of their lives. Thou shalt not do this, thou shalt not do that. The demands of the law had become very burdensome to them. But does this verse apply to us now? Yes, very much so. Often we are burdened, but by this time we are burdened by the many challenges in our lives. So where do we run to when we are tired and heavily laden? The beach? Watch Netflix? Go on a tour? Yes, they can help. Jesus said, "Come, I will give you rest." The things of this world will not give you the true rest you need. Not things. Come to me, a person, your God. Trust in me. Enjoy being with me. I will give you rest. What does the word rest mean? Dictionaries say that to rest is to cease from work or effort in order to relax, refresh, or recover strength. Was this the rest that Jesus was referring to? Could there be other spiritual meaning or significance of the word rest other than the above? Let's take a look at Genesis chapter 2, verse 2. Since on the seventh day God was finished with the work he had been doing, he rested on the seventh day from all the work he had undertaken. Surely, God's resting does not mean ceasing from work in order to recover his strength. God does not tire. God's resting meant celebrating what he had finished doing, celebrating what he had accomplished. Sunday is a day of rest, a day set aside for worshiping God and making and praising him for his blessings. To rest in this sense is also a form of freedom. Freedom from work, from cares and anxieties of daily living. A holy pause, a time of entrusting everything to God. In Matthew chapter 11, Jesus also said, "Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Of the many attributes that we can learn from Jesus, he zeroed in on his being meek and humble of heart. Meekness is strength and power under control. It does not allow anything to disturb our peace with God and with others. It is an attitude of humble, obedient, and expectant trust in God, and a loving, patient, and gentle relationship with others. I once attended a retreat, and there was a line which the speaker mentioned that struck me. Humility brings rest. When I pondered upon that line, I realized that it was true. When one is humble, there's no arrogance in him. He realizes his strengths but does not boast about them. In fact, he acknowledges his weaknesses too. He does not have to keep up with the Jonases to make himself feel good or important. He finds his worth and value in being a child of God. Jesus invites us to take his yoke upon ourselves. In Palestine, the yokes were made of wood, and the ox was brought in for measurements so that the yoke would not hurt his neck. It was tailor-fit for him. Jesus is saying, "The yoke I give you fits you well. The life I have chosen for you is measured to fit you. Whatever God sends us in life, He has wisely chosen for us. Our parents, our siblings, our spouses, our economic status, even our abilities, our needs. Take His yoke upon Him. Submit to Him. Trust Him. Come to Him daily, and He will give you rest. If you've been blessed by this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Pathways of Hope. Again, this is Mimi Casas. Thank you, and God bless.